Everyone, happy Tuesday. I'm Terry, and yesterday, Monday, I had gone to Echo Park Lake in Southern California to check out the homeless situation and the homeless encampments and say a few words on my opinion. I was really there to help the homeless animals. Um, Homeless people who do keep pets really do take care of them in some of the best ways possible. Sometimes they even take better care of them, the pets, than they do of themselves. So I was there yesterday. I met a lot of people. There are a lot of friendly people there. Echo Park Lake right now has its own um, official task force of other homeless people who um, govern the environment at that place. It's a public park. They're not supposed to be pitching tents and living there and having communities and all that, but they do. People do what they do for whatever reasons. Everybody has a backstory. I have a backstory. I've made mine public. But, if somebody doesn't know, they don't know. So, everybody has a story. Um, some people are homeless because um, they want to be. They don't want to be held accountable. They want to live free. Some people are homeless because they're junkies and for no other reason. And again, that goes to um, choosing to have zero accountability. Some people are homeless because they're genuinely physically disabled and they can't work, they're destitute, and they're homeless. Yeah, in the state of California, there's Social Security, there's a lot of resources, but still, it's difficult when you're physically disabled. On a side note with that, I've seen some physically disabled people who did become destitute and they chose not to be homeless. I literally, about 10 years ago, I was in the heart of downtown LA and I saw a man who was just a torso and arms. He had nothing from the torso down. And he was um, literally with a rag, a towel, scrubbing the Walk of Fame. He was scrubbing the floors and he was moving fast and he was doing a great job. I was not privy to his personal life, but it was pretty obvious that he was doing that by matter of choice because he had every right, legally and otherwise, and he would have been supported in not working. He chose to work. He was doing that because he wanted accountability, most likely for his own self-respect and for himself. But with that, there are people who are homeless because they're physically disabled, and of course, it's not their fault, that they're homeless. Um, so they don't have to take accountability. There are people who are homeless for other reasons. In California right now, homelessness and a lot of other things are being enabled more than ever. It's almost like camping when you go to some of the areas and you see the homeless population where there's a larger homeless population. There are tents everywhere, and some of these tents are huge. They're deluxe tents. They actually have sections within the tents. For some of the tents, some of the homeless people have rigged electricity. Yeah, it's a fire hazard, but it's what they do. Um, some of the tents are small, some of the tents are medium sized, and some of the encampments are huge. You see almost nothing but tents. And, it's almost taken on an appearance of camping. Um, that's how it is right now. It's enabled. But again, some people can't help it. It's not their fault that they're homeless. A lot of other people, yeah, it's their own fault. They choose to be homeless. So there are varying levels, there are different reasons, there are different types of people. I've come across so far some very, very friendly homeless people, and definitely homeless people, whatever their attitude is, if they have an animal, I will stop and ask them if they need help, and I will help them. I'm an animal advocate. It's not my job to go out and help the homeless people per se just because they're homeless. I help them when I see that they have an animal. But there have been a lot of times when I've helped homeless people who have not had a pet. Um, Yesterday, I helped a lot of them, that didn't have pets, but I helped all of them who did have pets and would allow me to help their pets. Um, One particular woman, Valerie, asked for makeup. She asked for essentials. You know what? Makeup sometimes can really be an essential because it makes you feel better about yourself. So, what I did, as I said that I wanted to do ideally, and as promised, I went out afterwards, after I left Echo Park Lake, and I went to a market. Admittedly, I went to a boutique market because there were some things that I wanted to get for myself, but first and foremost, there were things that I wanted to get for pets, dogs, cats, and animals that are healthier than the average supermarket. So I went to a boutique market where they have some of the more exclusive and unavailable animal foods because they're healthier, and also grooming and cleaning aids for animals because they're far healthier. And while I was there, I also bought essentials for the people themselves. So, first and foremost, and most important, are the animal products and items. And then I also bought and made hospitality packages for the homeless. So, yeah, that's French hand cream, but that's what they had. So I bought those, razors to shave, um, pure gum. I believe this is more along the lines of organic gum, but it's really good. I've chewed this myself, and it's really good to keep the teeth clean, you know. Um, these are the types of hospitality packs I put together. For Valerie, she wanted makeup, so I did this, Burt's Bees products, um, lip gloss, shaver. Some of these have hand sanitizer in them. And here's a larger bar of soap with that. So, and I love the masks that that particular market had. This is gorgeous. It's very thick, but it's also large, so it covers more. And the liner has a place for a filter, and it's adjustable. So of course this is reusable because it's organic fabric. I love the print. It's very elegant. It's very beautiful. I did purchase some disposable ones for the homeless people as well, and for myself. In fact, let's see here. Okay. All right, so I purchased some of these disposable masks. I actually didn't see more of these. There was only one pack of these at the time. Those are my favorite, of course, and then these are also my favorite. And I purchased one of these for myself, and that's what this is. It's this one. They make some beautiful masks and other products as well. This is Punch Studio, and they've really come up with some great stuff. I love it. It's a 3-layer mask with a pocket for a filter if that's what you choose. Again, foremost and most importantly, because I am most passionate about animals. So these are the types of animal foods and products I was talking about that are more exclusive and healthier. So I had to go to a boutique market to get those. Valerie mentioned yesterday that she wanted wet food for her dog, so that's why I bought these. In particular, it's wet food and it's really good for on the go. I also purchased this wet food, and I got such good feedback from another homeless lady who I gave her a grooming implement for her dog, and she really liked it. So I bought 12 more of these. These are great because it's for bathing, for hair grooming, and also for massaging and stimulating dogs. And it can be used on cats as well. It's adjustable like that. You can adjust it to your wrist, reuse it so many times because it's not disposable, but it's sanitary because it's silicone. So, and the brand is let's see, Four Paws Magic Coat Professional Series. And this is put out ultimately by Central Garden and Pet. I love this product. Also for the animals that I foster, so I bought extras. It's a great product. More wet food. This is the healthier one, as far as I know. So there's that. I bought a lot of all of these for animals, and I really liked this. When you're homeless, this is, I believe that this is one of the most important things for dogs to have, to clean and keep them clean, and it's healthier. Right here. This may make the lighting a little better. And of course, sulfate free, paraben free, triclosan free. That's very important. Petrolatum free. Cocoa bedding free. Of course, color dye free. Because also it's cruelty free. It's not tested on animals, although it's for animals. So if it's for animals, I believe that it should be tested so that it's safe for animals. And this is honeysuckle scented with avocado oil, and this is put out by Scouts Honor Pet Supply Company. Scouts Honor Pet Supply Company. They really have a good product. This smells amazing. It smells so good. It really does smell like honeysuckle. Yes, what they say actually corresponds to what it is. It is so good. It's tear-free. This is tear-free because it does not desensitize the eyes and tear ducts of animals. Johnson's baby shampoo that was always advertised classically as tear-free was tear-free only because it actually would temporarily numb and desensitize the eyes and the tear ducts, which is not a good thing. So I would never use Johnson & Johnson. I like products that are tear-free because they make it so that it's gentle. It's effective but gentle, but it doesn't desensitize. Therefore, it doesn't harm the eyes or the tear ducts, and that's really important to me. Because some vets may suggest wash your dog with Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo because it's gentle. It's actually not a good product to use. I would research very carefully, you guys, and make sure that any so-called gentle products that you use are not harming your animals in any way. So these are really important to me. If you've noticed, I have candles. I love candles. They're soy wax. So I always use high-end candles because they put out the most scent and they're the safest. So because I have animals here, it's important for me for it not to give off any toxic smoke. So this is what I'm doing. I will be going to another homeless encampment soon, and I am going to go back to Echo Park Lake, but I'm most likely not going to film it because I already did a filming yesterday. But I am going to go back to distribute these, and for Valerie and her dog, and for all of the other animals. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm hoping that you will see this and you will do the same thing. But remember, any even little thing that you're able to do counts. Any little amount of money, any little amount of donations, from tiny, little, medium, or in a large capacity, every bit counts. So please help animals and adopt, don't shop. Be kind to animals. Thank you. Bye.